Chester is a legendary hero, Ice Element, Fighter class, and comes from the Morlovia family, where this family provides a boost to mana generation for every hero from the same family used. Chester also has Aether power, namely Revive, where Chester resurrected at the beginning of the next turn with 1% health, if Chester dies during the first 4 turns. Judging from this initial assessment, we can see that Chester has good defense abilities. Judging from his base stats, Chester has quite high stats and is good at defense and vitality. And Chester also has a passive skill, where every time Chester casts his special skill, he has a 50% chance to steal the newest dispellable buff from a random enemy that has buffs. If no enemy has buffs, deals 70% damage to all enemies. The effect of this passive skill is said to make Chester quite good at attacking, because he has a chance to dispel or deal additional damage to his enemies. Combined with his slow mana generation, Chester will be quite good to use in a defensive formation. And Chester has 3 skill effects. The first, Chester deals 440% damage to the target and nearby enemies. This skill effect is counted as Reaper, and the damage is quite strong, enough to cause significant damage to the enemy's defense formation. The second and third skill effects, the target and nearby enemies receive 730 curse damage and get silence for 5 turns. This skill effect is counted as a fairly good damage over time, because its impact is quite progressively reducing the enemy's vitality. Plus, the silence effect can control the enemy's action for 5 turns, which shows that Chester is a hero with a fairly good control to use against most enemies. And looking at the overall stats and skill effects, Chester is a fairly good attacking hero in the attack formation. And combined with his slow mana generation, Chester will be better used in the tank and flank positions in the defense formation. And for Titan, Chester does not have the required skill effects. This makes him not very recommended to be on the Titan attack team. As for the raid tournament, Chester will be quite good to use in various tournaments, especially Rush Attack and Bloody Battle. And overall, Chester is a Reaper hero who has damage over time and control abilities that are quite reliable in both defensive and attacking teams. And it can be said that Chester is an improvement from Mickey in terms of attack skills. And while I was using him in beta, Chester did have skills that could have a significant impact on the pace of the battle. So I can say, if there are no significant changes to Chester's skills during the beta process, then I can say that Chester is a very good hero to have.